The finale opens by answering a question: what happens to Caesar's legion after Caesar himself is gone? The answer is Lacerta. On the battlefield, Lacerta recovers Caesar's final message, a declaration that the legion ends with him. Instead of honoring it, Lacerta erases it. He kills the soldier who questions succession, consumes the note, and crowns himself Caesar in everything but name. This moment matters because it shows how the legion survives, not through belief but through control. Lacerta doesn't inherit Caesar's ideology. He weaponizes it. His declaration to reclaim Vegas and build a new Caesar's palace reframes New Vegas as holy ground, turning the coming conflict into a crusade rather than a conquest. In Vegas, the ghoul finally wakes Robert House, and the reunion is anything but sentimental. House is exactly who he's always been, smug, brilliant, and convinced history will prove him right. He warns that destroying the cold fusion diode could devastate entire planets, but the ghoul doesn't care about cosmic consequences anymore. He wants answers about his family, about the vault beneath Vegas, and about what House has been hiding. House admits the truth. The management vault was never meant for the people. It was built for investors. And House's biggest mistake wasn't vault tech, it was assuming no one else could outplay him. That someone is the Enclave. House reveals that the Deathclaw attack on Vegas wasn't chaos, it was strategy. The Enclave unleashed it, and one of their agents is already inside the city. Worse, Cooper Howard unknowingly helped them decades ago by delivering the diode that made all of this possible. For the first time, House isn't the man pulling the strings, he's reacting. Maximus's arc peaks during the Deathclaw attack, and it's not about strength, it's about endurance. Even with powered armor, rockets, and brute force, Maximus starts to fail. His suit sparks, his body gives out. The crowd betting on his death treats him like entertainment, not a hero. When the armor fails completely, Maximus fights anyway, stripped down, exhausted, wielding scraps like a gladiator. The flashback to his parents reframes the moment. This isn't about proven power, it's about refusing to stop. The arrival of the new California Republic seals it. They take control of Freeside, signaling that the NCR is back in the game. Maximus doesn't win the battle, but he survives it long enough to matter. Lucy's confrontation with Hank is the emotional core of the finale. Hank finally drops the mask. His goal was never the vaults, it was the surface. Humanity itself was the experiment. His teams were released into the wasteland centuries ago, following pre-written orders, reshaping civilization from the inside. When Lucy learns that even her mother was reduced to a test subject, she doesn't hesitate. She kills Representative Welch's living head. Later, she implants Hank with his own mind control device. This is the moment Lucy crosses the line she swore she never would. When Hank wipes his own memory and forgets who Lucy is, she's left holding the version of him she always wanted, too late. Cooper Howard's journey finally pays off inside the vault. When he opens the cryo chambers meant for Barbara and Janie, they're empty. At first, it feels like another loss, until he finds the postcard. Colorado was a good idea. That single line changes everything. For the first time in 200 years, Cooper knows his family survived, they weren't erased, they escaped. So he does something radical. He walks away from Robert House. By removing the Pip-Boy and rejecting House's influence, Cooper breaks free from every system that's tried to own him. Whatever happens next won't involve empires, machines, or gods of the old world. It will involve family. Stephanie activates an Enclave emergency frequency using Hank's old Pip-Boy and initiates Phase 2. The reveal that the Enclave has been monitoring transmissions all season reframes everything. Hank wasn't acting alone, Norm wasn't ignored, nothing was accidental. The Enclave isn't returning, it never left. The final images lock the board into place. Lucy and Maximus stand in House's penthouse, staring out at Vegas. Lucy blames herself for what's coming. Maximus tells her the truth, this is the wasteland now. House's face flickers back onto the monitor. The Legion marches, the NCR advances, the Enclave prepares. And in the post-credit scene, the Brotherhood of Steel and Veil's Liberty Prime Alpha prove that even they are abandoning restraint. Every faction believes it's the last one standing, none of them are. The Fallout Season 2 finale isn't about endings, it's about alignment. Lucy chooses control over innocence, Maximus becomes a symbol without choosing the role, the ghoul rejects power entirely, and every institution proves it's willing to run the world to win it. Season 3 isn't setting up one war, it's setting up all of them at once, and this time, no one gets to pretend they're the good guys.